Hey, I'm walking here. My name is Arthur Phelps. I'm a cop for the Kenneth Heights Police Department. I solve all kinds of cases, but lately I've been helping my quote-unquote friend solve cases of his own. His name is James Locke, and he's a private investigator. We have a love-hate relationship, but lately it's been a lot more love than hate, which is good because we make an awesome team. If you want to follow his adventures, check out Atlas Avenue Beat by Seven Land Productions. It's a film noir spoof that follows Locke as he solves cases and moves names. But I'm in it a lot too. So is my girlfriend Daphne and my cop partner Paul. If you're looking for a good audio drama that'll make you laugh out loud, then go to 7lamb.com or search for Atlas Avenue Beat wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Will There Be Cake?
Wah, 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 wah.
I'm Robert Lamb. Over there, wah-wah-wahing, is Amber Simpson.
Does it sound like bubbles?
No. But Splish Splash, we're about to take a bath, not together, but yeah, but it's Splish Splash. We're taking a bath because today is Bubble Bath Day.
Woo, woo.
So get your suds and your soaps, which are the same thing.
Bust out your rubber duckies.
And get those Epsom salts or whatever you do to relax. And
some lavender.
But don't take them. Don't snort them. Don't snort them because you'll start eating a person's face like you're a zombie.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're in Miami, for sure.
Don't do that.
But
zombies are bad.
It's Bubble Bath Day, and we're here to celebrate.
Yeah, we are. When was the last time you took a bubble bath, Robert Lamb?
I don't know, but I'm out of breath. I didn't take a breath during that whole thing.
Sounds like you need a bubble bath.
Yeah, I do. The last time I took a bubble bath,
or just a bath in general.
I actually do know.
Wow.
It was during my my walk.
What?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Me and Tony, not together.
I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting.
But we were walking, and it was like after like a month of walking, I think we were in Montana, but maybe we were still like at the very end of Washington. We were in a small little motel. We were tired from the day of walking, and I remember him saying, like, we should just take a bath and, like, soak because I think it's good for your muscle. He was, like, looking up, like, different remedies because, like, his legs were tight from walking all the time. So I'm like, all right. So, like, that's what we did.
Where did you find somewhere with a bath?
They had a bath at the motel, and
gross.
And we set it up.
Which motel? What motels have a bathtub and not just a standing shower? Anyway.
It didn't have a drain
that
you could plug up though, so you couldn't technically do it. So we had to I had to get a cup with like a towel, and I like shoved the towel on top of the cup to block it, and then I had to be careful not to kick it.
You probably got
and then we just warmed
so
it up.
Things.
But we went to like this like a CVS or Rite Aid, whatever's on that side and of the country, and got some bubble bath, and like we just did it. Nice. I remember soaking in it.
That sounds so gross.
It was all right.
Hotel bathtub.
I was walking and sweating.
What memories of baths?
Yeah, that was the last time.
Was
that was
it a
over
bubble
7
bath,
years
though?
ago. It didn't bubble up as much as I would have liked, for sure. It was kind of like just
you
some
couldn't
suds
blow
on top.
Bubbles at each other.
I mean, again, we weren't taking it together.
Well, you were in a hotel, so you probably could have just blown him out the door at him.
That's true. But I remember soaking for a while. It was all right. It's not the ideal way to clean yourself, I don't think.
No, I don't think
it's just like a relaxing thing, and I think chicks do it more than guys.
Yes, chicks love it.
Chicks love it with a glass of wine.
If I had a nice bathtub, I would do it more often. But I
don't have one.
Mine doesn't close right either.
Because you're in an apartment building. I don't think they do that, right? Or maybe they do. I don't know.
No, they do. It depends, but it's just like it's an old apartment building, so like, I feel like I need to, like, I don't clean my bathtub enough, so like before I would take a bath, I would need to like completely clean it. And then I always like have to pee, so then it's awkward. I have to like get out to pee or just.
I mean, if I had a jacuzzi style one,
yeah, that's what
sure.
My dream is, like, to have a nice house that has like a standing shower and then like one of those separate like jacuzzi ones.
Right. Then I would do it.
That was the last time I took a bath. Was my mom used to rent this place Like she stopped renting a house on Weeki River for a little bit and started renting a house on the beach, like a couple hours away. And they had in the master bathroom had one like a standing shower and one of those like super nice. Jacuzzi baths. So it's probably been like 3 years then since I've taken one because my mom would like set it up for me and like put essential oils in it. It wasn't a bubble bath, but it was nice because I'd spend like all day out on the beach in the sun and then I just like soak, read a book, get high.
That's the thing is like you always like read or drink wine. Like they always have
Yeah.
like that little shelf that goes in front of you when you're taking a bath,
Yep.
and it has like your book and your wine. But I'm always scared like you get your book wet.
Yeah, that's true.
Wet
You
them
get your book
pages,
wet.
unless you have a Kindle. But hopefully it's a waterproof
You're
one.
gonna get that wet too.
Yeah,
No, baths are nice. I would take more if I was rich, but I'm not.
yeah. Again, if I had like a big bathtub to like lay in, but again,
Someday
when this podcast takes off,
we're gonna get a bubble bath machine.
bubble bath machine.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
All right.
Okay, let's see when bubble baths became a thing.
Let's see.
In 1936, with the introduction of surfactants, bath foams became popular.
Wait, what were you trying to say?
Surfactants, this word. Surfactants.
I don't know.
Exactly. Bath foams became popular, as seen in the famous play The Women in 1936. 1915, they're jumping all over the place. 1915 is when the jacuzzi was invented.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
That far back?
Yeah, making aerated baths for therapeutic use widespread. And in 1961, Mr. Bubble was created using powdered bath flakes, making bubble baths affordable. Those big old bubbles.
Big old bubbles.
You see in the commercials.
Yeah, I don't know
But
the last
now-
time I've
but
had
now
an
they-
actual bubble bath.
Now they come
a
in like
kid.
liquid bubble. Mr.
Yeah.
Bubble, I think like the liquid bottle.
When I was a kid, I used to pour, like, my mom would get mad because I would pour a bunch of that shit in there because I always wanted, like, suds, like, so I could, like, hide in it.
Yeah, you gotta shape them and
Make
don't get
mountains so
snow.
my dinosaurs could be like, rah,
Yeah, exactly.
as they attacked the submarine, you know, when I reenacted real true life events of the past.
I love this bubble bath day activities. I thought it said give a friend a bubble bath, but it says give a friend some bubble bath.
What?
I don't know.
Just a little bit, not too
Yeah.
much. You give them too much bubble bath, they'll take the whole thing.
It says when you receive a bottle of bubble bath as a gift, you're way more likely to let yourself enjoy the experience. They got those bath bombs now too. I've always wanted to try one of
Yeah, I wanted to try one of those too.
those. They look so cool. There's like a rainbow one. It's like
I don't even have a bathtub anymore, though. I
You
just have a
don't.
standing shower, so I can never do it.
nope.
Can never.
Can never.
Unless I rent out. If I go to a hotel, I do it.
Ew. You got to do a fancy one next time, Robert. Treat yourself.
No, I even went to a fancy hotel like when I was in Atlanta, and it had a really nice shower, but it didn't have a bathtub thing. So it was just a shower. But it had like, you know, like 3 or 4 like like all over the place. So like wherever you stand in the shower, you're getting hit.
Nice.
Those
That
are how
sounds
you
great.
that's how you know it's a good shower.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, take a bath today. Treat yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
And just
it's
soak,
good
just
for you.
relax.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good to relax. The steamy air makes breathing easier.
Make it.
Scented soap.
That's what's weird is like
Smells
back in the
good.
day, that's what they did.
Yeah, it's the
Like
way-
they had to have baths. They didn't have showers then.
Yeah, which is weird.
Like in the 1700s, they would like get into like
who was
a
the first
tub.
person to be like, "Why don't we just stand up?"
Well, it's like weird because it's like how much water
Put
were
the
they
faucet
going through?
higher in
Well,
the air.
I think they only did it like once a week too, right?
Yeah, probably.
I think they only did,
I don't
like-
think they bathed often. No.
Yeah, not every day. It must have
Ew.
smelled pretty bad.
Plus,
back
the
then.
water's probably like dark when they got out of it. Ugh,
I just
gross.
imagine like people always talk about like if you could travel back in time. So, like if you travel back in time, I bet you it smells like really bad.
It probably does smell really bad.
Like really, you're like walking through like the black market or whatever it is, just like a bunch of people just like
Do
scratching.
you think
and stuff.
people's like
Everyone's got
senses
scabies.
were worse? Like it just like
I think you got used to it. I think it's
Yeah.
one of those things. It's like when you're around like your significant other, you kind of get used to like their smell and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Or like if you have a cat and you never leave your house, you don't
Yeah, you
know
get
how
used
bad
to
it
the so, yeah.
smells.
Yep.
But yeah, now bubble baths are mostly like a kid thing, but adults do it too to relax. So do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Do whatever you want. It's your
Like,
life.
Set up a bubble bath for your kids or take one yourself.
Get that book that you've been dying to read.
Speaking of, I finished Ready Player 2 if you want to borrow it.
I do want to borrow it.
But are you still reading 3 other books?
I'm reading 6 other books.
Okay, when you finish one, let me know. I'll bring it over for you.
But, okay, when I finish one of them, you can bring it. Just bring it next time. I'll read it. Yeah, it's not like you're going to read it again anytime soon.
I'm not going to read it again.
Okay, so bring it next time.
I thought about doing the audiobook, but I didn't realize it's like $25.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
And then I listened to the preview and I was like, meh.
Yeah. I was gonna say something like an idea I had, but I don't want to bring it up on the podcast in case someone steals it.
That's true. Yeah, don't do that.
I'll tell you off the air.
So last thing before we go about Bubble Bath Day is Mr. Bubble and the Ronald McDonald House Charities. They're celebrating today, and if you catch it in time, you can go on the bubblebathday.mrbubble.com and you can nominate someone who deserves a bubble bath.
Yeah.
And every time you nominate someone, they donate $1 to Ronald McDonald's House Charities. And right now they're up to $6,096. And you know what? Yeah, it says you can nominate, we're looking for good people who could use a good bubble bath. I don't know what any of this means, but teachers, coaches, neighbors, great employees, or yourself, anybody. For every nomination, I'll donate $1 to the Ronald McDonald House Charities, Upper Midwest, and you'll be entered to win a year's supply of my bubble bath.
Ooh, a whole year. Nice.
So we could go. I'm going to nominate you. Click the link below and tell me who you are and who you'd like to nominate. Tell me why you think your special person deserves a nice warm bubble bath, and we'll draw one winner per day.
I want to see what you say about that.
If your nominee wins, you'll both win a year's supply of Mr. Bubble bath.
Don't tell him I don't have a bathtub.
Ooh, and if you shop MrBubble.com now through January 8th, they'll match your purchased amount with a donation.
What's a year's supply? Like, it can't be that many bottles because you don't use the whole thing.
Honestly don't know what that even means. Like, what do they give you is what I'm curious. Like, just, okay, let's see. Sponsors will select potential bubble bath for a year prize winners in a random drawing from among all eligible entries. I want to see what it says that they'll give us. Bubble bath for a year prize. 10 to 20 prizes will be awarded for who deserves a bubble bath via bubblebathday.com. It'll be given in the form of 16 32-ounce bottles of original Mr. Bubble bath to be delivered to the winner in quantities of 4 per quarter or at sponsor's discretion.
4 per quarter. That's so weird.
ARV of each grand prize is $60.64. So you're really just winning $60 worth of bubble bath juice.
Yeah. Wowzers.
That's not even worth my time of thinking of something nice to say about you.
Hey. That's worth
just kidding.
50.
I'm going to do it. Nominate. Okay.
All
Anyway,
right, cool.
Bubble Bath
hopefully
Day.
I win.
You can nominate, and if you win some bubble bath, send us a bottle because you know you're not going to use that much bubble bath, and then you know we're not going to use it. But someday we'll have a bath to bubble.
Yeah, one day we'll get that jacuzzi.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Thanks for joining us, guys. But
Yeah.
before we go,
do you have cake in a bubble bath?
I think you can have cake.
Yeah. Ooh, you could totally eat cake in a bubble bath.
Yeah, you have your cake, your book, and
Your
your
wine.
wine. And your scented candle.
Your scented candle.
All on that little
Cake-
shelf that people always have when they're taking a shower. Never had that shelf, but you get that shelf, and then you put all that stuff on there.
That's true. Maybe Megan can make us one. She's been making some things like that.
Which Megan?
Megan.
She makes that?
Well, she made this like that like stovetop cover with handles.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I know
what you're talking about.
And for some reason, that just made me think of like the same like bubble
Maybe
bath.
You know what? We should bring that idea to her.
Yeah, she
Panned
should make
it
them.
where it's a stovetop and a bathtub shelf
A bubble bath
Wow.
shelf and a stovetop.
Yeah.
Perfect.
for when you climb out and you're ready to eat. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Love
whatever. All right. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.